So a year or so ago, the Holy Father said, let's just have a worldwide synod. Let's bring everybody together. Get input from everybody about what's going on, about where we should go. Now, some leaders, when they heard this, they were very, very upset. They were afraid it was going to turn into a vote. Let's vote on what's right and wrong. Well, obviously, that's not a matter of vote. That goes back to the Word of God, the living tradition of the church. But as you can hear, this is an invitation to us to tap some shoulders. Now, when this booklet does arrive next week, it's going to look like this. I think it'll be on heavier paper. Synod for a Synodal Church Conversation Guide. And then on the inside, it's a 3-panel. There's this prayer, Ad Sumus prayer. Any idea what Ad Sumus is? It simply means, here I am. Right from that passage from Isaiah, God says, who will I send? Who will go? And poor Isaiah, here I am. Send me. So this is what you'll find inside. A series of suggested questions. And I really like a couple of them. This is a beauty. How would you describe your present relationship with God? Now, I think that'd be a great question to talk about in the car on the way home. Or maybe with the youth group afterwards, over a little bite to eat. How would you describe your present relationship with God? You know, because many could say, oh, I'm just not as close to God as I used to be. I'm not as close as I want to be. Well, where are you? And then this. How could the Catholic Church better help you grow closer to Jesus Christ and His church? It's a strange and interesting thing that, like every pastor, every Catholic pastor in the world, I am pastor not just of the members of St. Rita Catholic Church. I'm pastor of everybody in the area. They don't know it, but here we are. And there's this quiet sense of, who are you? How come you're not here? Help us find out. Now, I have a feeling that a lot of the input we get will be things that our church leaders have heard for years. But perhaps the sheer multiplicity of concerns, struggles, or disappointments, misconceptions will lead us to some growth. How is your relationship with God right now? I really like the idea, before we take this to somebody who's been away from church, to bring it to somebody who's very much in church. It's a very personal question. But it's safe enough. Be ready to answer it yourself. You hear these readings. Isaiah says, oh, I'm unclean. And this angel comes with a burning coal, touches his lips. Now you're clean. Ouch. This is as bad as a cold sore. Okay, here I am, send me. You heard St. Paul in that second reading saying, I am the least of the apostles. I persecuted the church, yet here I am. And you hear Simon Peter in that gospel, sees this miraculous catch of fish, falls at the feet of Jesus. Believe me, Lord, I'm a sinful man. Did you notice what Jesus did then? He didn't do anything. Leave me, Lord. I don't think so. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. From now on, Simon Peter, you'll be catching other people. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Go ahead. Tap the shoulder. There might be somebody out there, maybe they've blown you off a dozen times already. But this could be the moment that the door opens. This is our faith. This is the precious treasure of the Eucharist. And we're here not to hide it or guard it, but to present it, share it, and invite everybody to this gift of life. May God bless us all.